Alright, what's up, Twitch chat? So, how's it going? This is the final segment of the Spring KO. This is the round of 32, I believe. This is featuring Team Hallerman versus Team Gettleman. And, the two pairs that are playing from Team Hallerman are Cyrus is playing with Daniel, and Rafal is playing with Sean. And I believe the lead is pretty big right now. I forget how much it is. I believe it's about 80. I believe that they lead by about 70 imps, and there are 16 boards to go. So this match isn't necessarily over, but it's going to need a very big. Team Gettleman's going to need some magic in order to make the comeback in this game, and a very interesting question will be whether Team Gettleman decides to play very chaotic, making some very swingy decisions in order to lessen the lead, or if they're going to stick to playing the game they know. Probably the former will result in a better chance of winning, but also might result in a worse scoreline. I'm not really familiar with the members of Team Gettleman to know what they might go for over here. Anyway, as it turns out, we've got some action over here right now. So, 1-0 Trump, this is a weak no Trump by East-West over here. And South decided to get in the way to show Hearts and a minor, which in this case is Hearts and Diamonds, and this is a very standard auction, I think. Nothing really to talk, nothing really comes to mind over here. 3 Diamonds is where they want to play B after Daniel decides to get in the way. Now the cushion is how does this play out? Leads to Spade, very normal. So after this lead, let's see. North-South have a Spade loser. They have 2 club losers if they play the clubs themselves, which they might have to. So the more interesting question is going to be how did they deal with the hearts and how did they deal with the trump themselves, because they're off the king, queen, and jack, and the 9 of trump if the 9 is important over here, which it might not be. And the hearts could be better. The king of hearts is onside, which is actually interesting. So, very standard start. Hi V8, how's it going? Oh man, hope your streams have been going well recently. Yep. So Spade and a Spade was returned, and the king of hearts is onside. So maybe Daniel's going to try to rough a heart or two over here after pulling some trump. So 4, 9, 10. This play does not cost at all. I like the Spade return over here, and this is going to be roughed. So I think South may want to rough a heart over here before play the jack of hearts and maybe try to rough a heart. Or it might help to pull one more trump. You'll have to see what he prefers. I'm not sure double dummy how it goes. 100%. Hi, Georgia Tech. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going for you guys? Always fun? That's good. So obviously there's some concerns for North-South right now. They're wondering what the diamond split might be. If it's 4-1, then pulling another trump might not be the play over here. Whereas if it's 3-2 as it is in this case, then pulling another trump won't be too bad. So I like this play of just playing a heart over here. Maybe try to rough a heart. Hopefully the hearts break. As it turns out, we know they don't over here, so East might over-rough over here. And now East is forced to play the clubs themselves over here, which is actually very unfortunate. Now South has to figure out what the points are. East opened a 1-0 trump, which showed 10-12, and they've shown so far the ace of spades, the queen of spades, and the jack of diamonds. So that's 7 points already, so So Daniel actually knows the ace and queen of clubs are split. He does not know who has the ace and who has the queen, though. Unfortunately, he guessed incorrectly over here. So this is actually going to cost him the contract, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah. If he guessed that correctly, he would have made the contract. But now you're going to lose the club no matter what, and that should be all there is to that. Gin and tonic streams, nice. The only way this could feasibly make right now is if West decides to give a rough and slough, in which case he can pitch to losing, in which case he could, no, actually even then it doesn't make, because he still needs to rough a heart, and yeah, this just doesn't make no matter what. I think he's going down one. So as it turns out, the other table was actually in 2 spades east, making 3, as we can see over here, so that would actually be 140 to, Team Hallerman, 140 to Team Hallerman at the other table. So as long as they go down 2, not more than 2, they will get some imps on the board for this. So club is over here. So now a club has been played again. As it turns out, Daniel can actually, Daniel should have a count on the hand right now, given that West showed the ace of clubs, so he should know that East has the queen of clubs over here. Obviously, there is a slight chance that West is void over here, but that's not the case over here, so he's going to take that up with the jack of clubs. And once he pulls the last trump, he is going to be home. So 7, king, ace. And now he can just cross-trap the last 2 tricks and make it. So down 1. Could have made this contract, but they'll be happy with, 110 minus 50. That's 60. 3 imps to Team Hallerman. They'll take it. Which man are we going for? I'm personally cheering for North-South at this table, Team Hallerman, because I'm a junior myself, and Team Hallerman is all come full of juniors, and I am friends with most of the people on the team. So, and also North actually goes to Georgia Tech, so we're kind of cheering for this pair the most. So East decides to pass. This is going to be a good auction over here. So, by the way, North-South are playing precision. They're playing Mike-Light precision, so this is a typical 1 diamond opening per their agreements, and at the end of the day, what do they want to be in? So this is a very interesting board. North has a lot of spades over here. Does 4 spades make? East kind of has to pass over here. South is now going to bet 2 clubs to show this hand. Oh, it's just that I do not know a couple of the people personally in this team, so want to be in 1 spade, I think. Probably more than 1 spade. How do hearts play out? Oh wow, hearts are actually very unfortunate over here. As long as, so 2 spades might actually buy the contract over here, which it should. It just looks like North is a very, very nice hand, but over here 2 clubs usually shows 5-4 in the minors, and I guess there's not really enough support for you to reasonably be able to make game over here. Want to be in 2 spades, though it's riskier to have 1 spade. That's reasonable. That is reasonable. 10, king, ace, 5. So let's see. They have some hard losers over here. They can pitch some on the clubs if they decide to take the club hook. Pitch 1 more on the diamond, and then they're gonna have to figure out how to deal with trump. As it turns out, playing playing the 8 over here is the correct play, double dummy. Of course, whether they can actually find that, that's a different question altogether. Playing the 10 also profits over here. It's not the best one, though. So if North is forced to play the spades themselves, then they're going to lose 2 spades no matter what. As long as the West never leads a spade after this, so the question is how are they going to deal with the rest of the losers. So now, if I'm West, what am I thinking about? Diamond is definitely not the play over here. Can't play a club either. Kind of have to play a heart over here. Which is very unfortunate, because this blows a trick up. But playing any other suit blows up more tricks. So now North has a guess to make. Playing low over here will help them get at least 1 heart. So as it turns out, at the other table, they were actually in 4 spades down 3. That's a big oof. Especially given that it's vulnerable, so that's actually going to be like 300 to Team Hallerman. King Jack guess again. Yep, King Jack guesses are always really annoying. So Cyrus actually gets it correct over here. So now the diamond is being returned. And this is going to be a hard pitch, almost certainly. So gonna rough this out, and then pull 1 more trump, and then kind of make a claim. So they actually make 3 spades over here. Very nicely done by Team Cyrus. By Team Hallerman. Yeah, there's just a claim over here. Very nicely done. 4 spades, down 3 is 1 spades. Just saying. Nope, you're right, you're right. You absolutely are right. So that's actually 10 imps now to Team Hallerman. 140 versus 300 at the other table. Vulnerable, that's got a sting. 1 spade opening looks normal. West doesn't really have a bid over here. Now, obviously, East is not going to let 1 spade pass out with their 15 to 15 pointer, so this is balancing 1-0 trump, so maybe they play balancing 1-0 trump as including 15 pointers if I had to guess. Now, where do they want to be? They want to be in 3-0 trump, I think, at a first glance, because they have the points for game. They will take 4 diamonds, some number of clubs, 2 hearts, and they actually take 2 spades, so yeah, they have enough tricks to comfortably make 3-0 trump over here, so West decides to just put them in 3-0 trump, and that should bite the contract. It's their hand got a bid. That's interesting. So lead is 4th best spade, you know. The good old 4th best from the longest and strongest suit. So now they're probably going to test diamonds first over here. Now, South has to decide whether they want to rise up or not. I don't see any reason to rise up for this trick, particularly because never mind. What do I know? Now, there is really no defense that South can do over here after the lead. The lead kind of tells a story about what exactly is happening over here, that East definitely, he should know the spots, I think, over here. And the only other entry he has is a club, so the only way I could see this contract being beat is probably either by hearts, if for some reason Cyrus has good hearts, which he never should have over here, or maybe a spade. Spade looks better, but this is the carry forward of the match. This is the final segment. There have been 4 segments, I think, or 3. I forget how many. All I know is that Team Hallerman has a monstrous lead going into this. I think about 70 imps or so, and 16 boards, and this is the final set. And as it turns out, going up with the ace of diamonds also helps over here. It lets you know that the 10 of diamonds is going to drop no matter what, so East is not really worried about 3-0 trump anymore. they can go for over tricks over here if they wanted to also. So as it turns out, the other table they made a 3-0 trump. So they shouldn't have a hard time making it over here either. 4, 5, 6, 7. There are just 8 tricks which we can look at right now. 1 spade, 2 hearts, 1 club, and 4 diamonds. What's up, Udev? Yep, Gettleman needs a lot of redoubles. I'm really interested to see if Gettleman goes for some... I'm trying to find the right word to describe it. Swingy plays. Because, you know, they need a lot of imps in order to close the gap. Like, they need an average of 4 imps per board, I think, now. No, actually, it's more, because the gap is widened. So now it's 86 over, what? 13 boards? That's almost 8 imps per board. Like, 8 to 9 imps per board is what we're looking at if they want to, like, close the gap. And I'm really curious to see how they deal with that. So... So I guess... So now the thing is, no matter what, you can't allow South to get in their hand because South spades are now good. I find it very interesting that East-West decided to play to lose both their spade losers, but it shouldn't hurt because they have the other suits stopped over here, and they know the spade split, so they know that South does not have any spades over here. So this is not going to matter. So East-West is going to make a claim over here, presumably. So that's what, 2 hearts and 4 diamonds, 6 tricks to make the contract. Looks very reasonable. And quick maths. Hey Siri, what is 86 divided by 13? 6.7. Yep. Give or take. Yeah. Makes sense. So 13 to 15, 1-0 trump. They play slightly stronger no trump vulnerable, but still a weak no trump at the end of the day. 4, 5, 8, 10. East has a bottom barrel invitational hand. I like passing 1-0 trump personally. But no matter what, South is not going to let 1-0 trump pass. 6-4 in the majors, one of their suits is very monstrous over here. So I imagine that South is going to make a bid which shows the majors over here, or either single-suited hearts. I'm not sure which I'll lean towards more. Probably single-suited hearts, if I'm going to be honest, because the quality of the heart suit is much, much, much better than the spade suit. So... And if West plays a 30 to 15 1-0 trump, I personally like degrading East hand to a pass over that because... Uh-oh. So East passed over here and made a bid which is, and said natural invitational, and then said sorry meant nothing. I've done that mistake too, where I type something in the description and I'm like, wait, actually I'm going to change what I want to do. I don't want to invite anymore. And then all of a sudden that bid was like, well. So 2 diamonds is bid over here. Now North is going to bid 2 hearts. His pass are correct. And South is going to pass 2 hearts over here, assuming that East decides not to get in the action. East might not want to let them play 2 hearts. But, because he knows they have the majority of the points between them. So East now decides to bid 3-0 trump. Very interesting over here. So South doubles 3-0 trump, which is very, very, very reasonable. But here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. South has no entries. Oh, wait, no. South... Wait, on a hard lead, what happens? Now, Cyrus has to figure out what major this is. Oh, never mind. They just take 6 starts off the top because Cyrus is on lead. Pass equals in white. You first in white and then you bid 3-0 trump. You gotta love it. Now the question is, does Cyrus know which major to lead? Because he knows one of the majors is just running. Because if they don't need a heart over here, let's see. Otherwise, East-West is 4 spade tricks. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. He must have assumed that he must have assumed the double meant lead a diamond for some reason. Doesn't make on a diamond lead. They take 2, 3. They still are short of tricks, ladies and gentlemen. They have 4 spades, 2 diamonds, and a club. Whatever it is, the moment East-West play hearts, they're destroyed. They need to somehow be able to set up an additional club trick. I do not know how you do that on this layout, because you don't have the spots to do it with Cyrus holding the King 10-9 fourth. Everything's offside over here. You sort of have to end play north over here, I think. That's the only way I can see this working out. But also, like, there is no end play over here for north. Yeah, 3-no trump just doesn't make no matter what. So diamond, low, 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 ace, and so you can take 4 spades off the top, and then you're just kind of done. That 3-no trump was not the best bit in hindsight. Okay. Now South does not have the running hearts over here because South cannot play the hearts himself, so he might have to exit something else. He decides to exit a diamond. Very nice play over here. If he ducked over there, what would happen? He would have a safe spade exit anyway. So Jack of Hearts is a strong signal, so I imagine East-West is just going to cash out now and concede the rest. So the other table was in 3-no trump in the West down 2. Over here they are double though. And this is going with the down more than 2. Because they're going to lose all the tricks after this spade, ladies and gentlemen. No, actually not necessarily. Oh no, never mind. West cannot play a diamond. So either you play a heart and you lose the rest, or you play a club and you lose the rest. So this is kind of a very, very unfortunate situation to be in. That's down 2 doubled, so that's a strong 500. So 7 tricks have been taken, and that's 7 more imps to team Hallerman. The lead is thickening. Now there are, 12 boards to go? I think this is 16 board session. North is a pass over here, very normal, so it is East. South is going to loosen up and open a spade over here, or 1-no trump. I think this fits their 1-no trump middle range. They play 14 to 16 1-no trump, so 1-no trump, sure. And where do they want to be in? How many points does Cyrus have? Cyrus has 7 points, so Cyrus might just pass 1-no trump over here, which looks normal, and that should buy the contract. East doesn't really have a bid, unless they want to go for swings. Yeah, exactly. Gettleman needed to pass. If he passed the second time, that would have been an invite. Unfortunately, that did not happen, as it turns out. So, clubs plus higher with 4-4. I think there are better hands to do this with, but it's whatever. 2 spades should buy the contract this time. I don't think East can bid at the 3 level fair enough, and West is happy to play 2 spades over here. North is definitely not happy to play 2 spades, but sometimes it be like that. So, Now the question is, how do you play this contract? You have 2 entries to the board. You can attempt the club hook once. You do not want to play the hearts yourself, that's for sure. You also want to see if you could maybe get a pitch on the diamonds. Burns law violation. Wait, there's a beer card oh yeah, there is a beer card potential. Yep. Hopefully, we'll see if the 7 of diamonds cashes. Very good observation there. So on this lead, I think you really don't want to play the trumps yourself, but you also need to save the ace of clubs as an entry, unless West decides to. Because West can hold the ace of diamonds over here and make sure that they never get to the board to set up the 4th diamond trick. So I really don't see how you can, because you want to have an entry to because you want to get the 4th diamond. You also want to take the hook of spades. And you also want to, like, it's really tricky. You kind of require West to misdefend over here in order to make the contract. Or South has to play the trump from their hand directly, which is very ugly. So Queen of Diamonds has been played over here. Oh, West decides to go up. That should do it. So Club has been played again. So now they're not worried about entries in the slightest. This is a very, very good news for Daniel over here. Now he can play the spade suit. And now he can play spades freely. And as it turns out, playing to the 10 is the correct play over here, so we'll see what he decides to do over here, though. I think it's close between whether you want to... I mean, like, there's an argument for everything. I probably would just play low over here just to see if I could finesse the 9. When you are declared, the total number of trumps held by your side should be greater than the total number of trumps held by your opponents. Burns Law. That is true. 6-card trump suits are not the best trump suits. Daniel decides to play to the queen over here. Now, as it turns out, the correct play is playing ace of spades, low spade. And then, once you roughen, you can pull the last trump, and then you just... And then you catch some beer. So that would give, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tricks, actually. Maybe. Now, obviously, Daniel needs to figure out what the spade split is. Probabilistically, it's 4-3. I like playing ace of spades, low spade over here, assuming I couldn't see the opponent's holding. Obviously, that costs in some layouts. This is not one of those layouts, so... He'll probably be happy when he sees... He'll probably be slightly concerned when he sees the jack of spades drop, though, if he plays the ace of spades over here. So I don't think Daniel can... I don't think Declare can play a heart over here. I don't think Declare should play a diamond either over here. It's a spade, definitely. Question is, how do you play it out? Pitch a heart, looks good. Wait for it. Playing the king might have been scarier, actually, over there. If he's decided to play the king instead of the jack. Because then that could confuse South more about what's going on over here. And maybe mess up the count of the hand. Obviously, South still needs to be wary about what's happening. Trump promotion? It's not all roses. Where's the Trump promotion at? Wait, I don't see the line for the Trump promotion. Oh, club, right, of course. Right. That's actually a good point. You're right, it's not all roses. So, spade has been played as expected. Now, I think East-West play, as it turns out, is playing a club over here. We'll have to see how that goes. He decides to play a heart instead, which is fine, I guess. So this actually helps Declare a lot, because now Declare's going to get all the tricks after he loses these 2 hearts. So... Wait, are they going to be able to score the beer card, though? So now there's a question. Now South has to figure out who has the ace of hearts over here, because this is a very strange play. I like playing low over here. Ace of hearts, Well, this is unfortunate. So club can be pitched safely over here now. Let's just a claim after this. So play low to the jack, pull the last trump, and then bam. So unfortunately, we're not going to get scored the beer card because no, actually we can. Hold on. Pitch the king. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we scored ourselves some beer. Where's the beer emoji at? Do we have any beer emojis in Twitch? I'm unfortunately not a sub to V8 right now. Because this is not my personal account. But could I have some beer emojis in the chat? Oh, cannot chat. Oops. So, South opened a spade, 4, 7, 10, 11, 13, sure. So they're going to have a good auction over here. And they're probably going to end up finding their hard fit. So, North is probably going to bid 2-no trump. And after that, I assume South would bid 3 hearts. And then North can decide what to do from there on. And how do hearts play out? Did they make 6? So, I think they make 6 hearts over here, right? So South has now shown 5-5 in the majors. Ace of Diamonds is very huge. So North might consider Q bidding over here. Slam alert indeed. So now North has made a 4-diamond Q bid. I'm not sure if this is serious or not. I believe 4 diamonds should be serious over here, looking at North's hand. Now South can continue over here because North did not get a chance to show. Oh wait, hold on. So here's the thing. North has not shown explicit support for the heart suit, unless 4 diamonds indirectly promises heart support. So 4 diamonds says agreeing hearts, first, second round control. South does have a hand which could go beyond, but it looks like 4 hearts might buy the contract over here. Very, very unfortunate. Now 4 hearts is definitely a very easy contract to make over here. No minor losers. And just the king of spades is offside. And the spades also split 3-3. Very, very nice contract. This would have been a very, very nice 6-level contract. So lead is 10 of clubs, normal. So, club to the ace, that works. Now, as it turns out, the double dummy plays to try to get a spade rough before at some point. And then you can pull trump safely. The trump's also split, thankfully. Actually, no, never mind. You don't even have to rough a spade because the spades are 3-3, right? So just play a spade over here, and then the king is going to take that trick, and... Yep. Spade spots are also good right now. So club to the king, now you just pull trump and then you're home. Because the spades are good. So I assume that Daniel is probably typing in a claim for 6 hearts. I assume he must have forgotten about the spade spots over here, because there's no reason to do this right now. So, it's not going to cost anyway, as it turns out, on the 3-2's trump split. But don't forget to pay attention to your spot, ladies and gentlemen. You do not have to do this. Very nicely done. Unfortunately, they did not find the 6 hearts, so that could be some imps going around the other way. So, let's see now, what do we have? We have South decides to pass. Are you allowed to pass 11 pointers in precision? I never knew that. Obviously, South could try to show this hand later, but this is not passing out for sure. Ooh, East West are playing precision too. So one club is bid over here. One diamond is probably going to be bid by West to show, you know, not exactly a good hand. And they will end up in 1-note trump, maybe, if I had to guess. Or East could bid 1 heart over here. I like 1-note trump more, personally, with the bad heart suit. So 1-note trump shows 16 to 19. I assume that West is probably going to transfer to spades and call it a day. North is going to be very intrigued about this spade transfer. Yeah, that's true. This stiff king of spades isn't worth much. That's reasonable. So transfer. 2 spades should buy the contract. I don't expect this to be doubled. And now how do you play this? Now how do you play this contract? Depends on what the lead is. The lead is probably going to be... Honestly, no idea. It's probably going to be one of the minor suits, for sure. Lead is a diamond. Doesn't cost anything. Safe lead. I like it, as it turns out on this layout. So now you gotta figure out how to play the spade suit. So the king is going to pop up over here. Now the question is, do you play the ace of spades? Because you kind of give up trump control when you play the ace of spades. With you yourself missing the queen and jack of spades too. So I like playing low over here a lot. Now Daniel needs to figure out when to continue over here. The 5 of spades is not very indicative for signaling. You do not want to touch the heart suit yourself 100%. You kind of want to... But also he knows that Cyrus has some spade honors over here, because otherwise West would have just played the ace over here and then just continue drawing trump. So I like continuing a diamond over here a lot. So now he's going to play trump again, and Daniel's probably going to signal a club or something like that, if I had to guess. So, stand of clubs, sure. And now, how do you touch this? So he decides to play to the ace, actually. So I assume that means East is actually done drawing trump. I don't see the reason to play to knock out the ace yet. I think it's better to hold on to the ace right now than to play towards the ace. Yeah, the opening would have been 1 diamond. So he plays to the queen, that's going to fail. So I think South can exit both a club and a diamond now at this point, as it turns out. Both of them are fine. As long as South does not touch hearts, they're in good shape going forward. So, yep. So he's going to play ace of clubs, and he's going to play another club. North does not have to ruff this. Or, does it cost actually? Hold on, let me think about this. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just trading tricks, as it turns out. So now you just play a heart, and the jack will pick it up. I mean, sorry, the ace will pick it up now, actually. So now this is pretty automatic. Defense will take 2 more spade tricks, and that should be it. After this heart, of course. So contract down 2. So yeah, the claim looks very legitimate. Contract down 2, so that's 200 for Team Hallerman. That's going to be another good board. Wait, how did they get 11 imps in the other board table? Oh, the other table, it seems they misbid. They overbid at the other table, so while we were at 4 hearts at the previous board, the other table was in 7 hearts, and they went down because they kind of have to concede the spade trick. Very, very unfortunate for them. That was their chance to get on the board. So West opens a diamond, which is either 13 to 15 balanced or just diamonds. So one diamond might actually pass out over here. Wow. There's one diamond by the contract over here. South is an interesting decision. You have only 6 points, so you kind of, I guess, it's kind of instinctive to pass, but also, like, this auction doesn't really make sense, especially given that diamond is usually capped at, 15 points. But it makes more sense when you look about it later. So the lead is ace of clubs, which Daniel's going to discourage, obviously. The question is, what do you do after that? This is also short diamonds, so probably North has to have a lot of diamonds from the South's perspective. So now defense will take a heart trick. They can get a club trick. So a diamond switch, I like that. You do have an 8-card spade fit. Unfortunate that it's not the trump suit over here. So it looks like he's just going to play spades over here and see what happens, because he cannot really draw trump himself. Actually, well, he cannot, because he doesn't have the clubs stopped over here, so he kind of has to hold on to trumps, I think, in order to deal with the clubs if defense ever decides to switch to clubs. Well, hold on, no, never mind. The 10 and the queen are equivalent, so maybe it's not completely doomed. So looks like he might try to ruffle club if I had to guess. So diamond has been played again. The ace of diamonds is going to be played over here. So now you can actually it might be best actually to This is actually a very interesting decision. So this spade is going to get ruffed almost certainly. Now, how do you play it from here? Because you cannot allow East to ever get into their hand, because then they can set up the spades. Never mind, it shouldn't matter, because North has another trump, which Daniel actually has a count of. South is kind of end played over here, in both hearts and clubs. Maybe club might be the best play. A low club, the 4 of clubs to be precise. You really do not want to play the hearts yourself. And let's see, what has West shown so far? They've shown, let me think again. They've shown the Queen of Diamonds. They've shown Ace, King, Queen of Spades. So that already is 11 points. Close to nothing in clubs. Oh, wow. So, unfortunately, West misguessed over here, so the good club, as it turns out, the 9 of clubs was its out, so West could have actually picked up 2 clubs if they played low over here. Obviously, it's easier said than done. But I think there's no reason to not play low over there, because it shouldn't usually cost, as far as I can tell. And they actually do make their contract. Oh, sorry, they go down. Wait, hold on, let me count. Yep, it was 8 tricks for defense, so that's down 2, never mind. They took what? 0 diamond, they took a diamond, they took 2 spades, 3, and they took a heart, 4, and they took something else for 5 tricks. So 1-0 Trump is 13 to 15 over here. South has it in. South has a nice hand, but passing looks normal, and West might... is West Ham good enough for game forcing? Yeah, it is. It should be. Or it's close. So they're going to probably end up in 4 hearts over here. Oh, West will be very, very happy to put them in 4 hearts. So now the question is, how does this go? The diamonds are very, very scary on this layout. East-West can never touch diamonds over here. The king of spades is offside, which is very, very unfortunate too. Your spade spots are atrocious. I personally prefer making West Hand an invitational hand the more I look at it than a game forcing hand. But obviously, when you're down this much, you kind of have to make big decisions. You kind of have to make the big decisions and go to game regardless. If you want to make that comeback. So with that in mind, I don't really fault them for deciding to game force with this hand. Now, what do you do as North over here? You see the dummy. It's an interesting dummy. You kind of have to play either a spade or a diamond over here, I think. A diamond, sure. Now, as South, I think you... So 4 is count, so... But also South, you kind of have an idea of where all the points are, because now North is kind of broke after the ace of clubs. Because you have a lot of the points yourself, so... You have to make a passive play at this point. You can all play a spade, you can all play a diamond, for sure. I don't think this costs either. I mean, sure. As long as you don't touch a spade, I think it's fine. So spade is going to be trying to play towards the queen. It's not going to work, unfortunately. And a quick claim is made of down 1, which the defense will gladly take. There will be some more imps on the board for Team Hallerman. Now, 7 more tables to go. 7 more boards to go, including this board. Sorry. South has a regular opening over here, probably a diamond by the looks of it. West doesn't really... I don't like West overcalling over here, or really getting in the way. So, I think I prefer a pass by West over here. Your hard suit is kind of atrocious. So, a hard is actually a bit over here. I prefer a pass personally, but it's... I really don't know how you play when you're down this many imps, so I'm not really going to critique the gameplay too much. So double 2 clubs over here. So that should show 5-4 in the minors. North could be 2-0 trump over here, that's for sure, because 10 to 15 is the range, so if you're top of your range, you can definitely go to game. And as it turns out, yep, South is definitely at the top of the range with 14 points, so I like 3-0 trump a lot. And now the question is, how does 3-0 trump play? We're going to have to see that for ourselves, so... as long as they do not win the ace of hearts over here, which they really shouldn't, wait, hold on. The 10 is actually hooked over here, so this is very unfortunate. So there is no winning play over here because the 9 of hearts is going to pick up the trick, or it's going to be or they can duck, or it's going to be the king, and the 10 would be dropped. So now with this lead, they're actually going to pick up 3 hard tricks. 3 being for north south. They can all play spades obviously themselves. Playing the diamonds seems very normal for declare after they win a trick, whichever one that might be. So Ace of Hearts has been played over here. Now King of Spades is the switch. So North will win that with Ace of Spades. Thank you very much, he says. And now he's going to switch to a diamond. Now transportation is not a concern in the slightest with the Ace of Hearts being knocked out. So King of Hearts is an entry. So that's really nice too. So you can always score the Queen of Spades later. So I like playing the Queen of Diamonds over here. Queen, low, low, low. And now you're going to pick up 4 more diamond tricks. And now the question is, as it turns out, you can drop the King of Clubs on this layout, so you could actually pick up, you could go for you could take a lot of tricks over here. That'd be 3 hard tricks, 3 more diamonds, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could actually pick up 9 tricks from this point, as it turns out on this layout, if you drop the King of Clubs, which I'm not going to say, which I would be very, very, very surprised if he finds that play. Now the question is, how do you play this out? Because you only have 1 more entry to the board, and you kind of need to, and you kind of also want to play the Queen of Spades once you get to the board. So probably obviously pitch some cards, see what's going on, get a good count. As it turns out, you can cash for 11 tricks, which I think is very reasonable over here. So play the Queen of Spades, pitch a club. I like playing the Queen of Spades over here, pitching a club, and then playing towards the hearts, and maybe hoping that they misguess over here. Because 11 tricks is a very good score on this board, especially at imps. Rabbies will play the ace when the king is singleton offside. Man, if only I was that good at doing that. Yep. Very nicely done. Taking 12 tricks, that would be 100% at match points. Obviously, this is not match points, so I expect the other table will be in game. We'll have to see, of course. So how does this look? So West will open a diamond over here, I presume. And then what does North do after that? So diamonds are 30 to 15 balanced. Sure, let's go for that. North has... How many points does North have? I missed it. They had king, king, ace. Yeah, double. Sure. It's fine. East definitely has some options over here, depending on agreements. Obviously, it could be 2 diamonds, 1-0 trump. I'm not sure what they play over precision, especially when West could be promising only 2 diamonds over here, I presume. So 1-0 trump is definitely my go-to if I'm playing standard. 2 spades over here, and 2 spades should kind of buy the contract over here, unless West decides to go for 3 diamonds. And West does decide to go for 3 diamonds over here. The Queen of Spades is... The Queen Singleton's not looking very useful, but you do have 6 diamonds, so... Go for it, I guess. 3 diamonds should be competitive over here, more often than not. Unless there's some good bats, stuff that they play over here. But either way, as it turns out, East should want to pass, I think, over here. Do they have game? Let's see. Actually, do they have game? I'm trying to think myself. They have, let's see, 5 diamonds. 2 hearts. They have 7 tricks at least. They can definitely get a spade, so that's 8. Can they get a club too? They can on this layout, so 3-0 trump does actually look... It looks interesting, definitely. That's what I would call it. So lead is a heart. Okay. So Queen of Diamonds, now Gooplex is going to pitch over here, and they're going to knock that King of Diamonds out eventually. Now the question is, what does North switch to after he gets the King of Diamonds? So they will actually... I don't know, they do not have... I don't think they have the tempo to take 9 tricks. I need to... Because defense can get 2 clubs and set up the hearts before the spade, before they can take 9 strikes. So this is actually doomed. This is a doomed contract. Good lead by South of the good heart lead over there. So queen, low, low, king. Now, Cyrus is going to continue hearts probably, because South should have the queen of hearts based on the lead. Yep, Bible Thump indeed. Can I have some Bible Thumps in the chat? This is a doomed 3-note trump. Unless Cyrus is very kind enough to return a diamond over here, which he doesn't actually return. So, Queen, King. I mean, sure. South can easily just continue. South can easily just play another heart over here. So they're going to play diamonds over here, and they're going to have to hope that north-south mispitch or missignal or something over here. The only way I can see this working out is if north for some reason plays a low spade. And, well, how many tricks has defense taken now? They've taken, what, a diamond and a heart. Oh, yeah, they just have 3 top losers after this. 2 clubs and a spade. Some honors would need a crash for this to work. And also looks like the beer card has gone away. That's very unfortunate. And this should be pretty automatic from here on out. Yep, defense just takes the rest of the tricks. This is going to be down 2. Very, very sad result over here. So that's going to be 100 more to... Has North-South won every board so far? No, there was the game which made, and there was a 3 diamonds which went down 1. Never mind. So now we have 5 more boards to go. Quick passes from west to east over here. Everyone has their pass, by the looks of it. South can open up the bidding over here with 13 points. Obviously, the short spades can be a bit concerning. Oh, never mind. Daniel decides to open with 1-0 trump showing 14 to 16, but balanced with the ace singleton of spades. That's not typical, especially when you have 13 points. But 10-9-8 of diamonds is very nice also for a fact. So, as it turns out, they might just reach game anyway. Depends on what North decides to bid over here. Without a 4-card major support, it's kind of tricky, but North just decides to bid game. Yeah, it's Imps. Imps, you always kind of have to bid game. So how does this play out? Let's see. If you can hook the Jack of Hearts, you can take 4 hearts, 2 spades. Yeah, this actually makes, as it turns out on this layout. Oh, this lead is also going to be very, very helpful because North can actually win this trick with the 6 of hearts. Or the 8 of hearts, or the 10 of hearts, and they'll be actually able to pick up, they'll actually be able to pick up 4 heart tricks this way. So the heart lead actually helps a lot for declarers. So they're going to take 2 tricks. So they're going to take 5 more tricks in the majors. So that's 6 tricks. And I'm playing the clubs, and they can actually get 3 clubs eventually, so it looks like they should be in good shape to make it. Obviously, transportation is a bit of a concern because you don't exactly have 2 spades. You don't have King of Spades is not in it. You don't have a spade entry to North's hand. Heart entry you really don't have either because you have the Jack of Hearts is still out there. So might have to. Oh, he decides to play the diamonds instead. Very interesting play over here. It shouldn't cost anyway, because this will only make sure the defense gets 3 diamonds in a club. So you should be safe regardless. So they decided to switch to a spade. So that's actually very concerning for defense over here. So So now you got to rethink your plan over here. I'm trying to think about this. Yeah, Club Ace Doubleton will probably save the day. Everything is blocked, correct. But Club Ace at Doubleton, if South can play this, if South can deal with the club suit correctly, they should be in good shape to make 3-no trump. But this is not going to be an easy 3-no trump. Two wrongs make a 4th seed opener. Yeah, South should know the score. Well, as it turns out, this match is kind of a foregone conclusion, because they were leading by 60-something in this set. And now that lead has increased to, what, 120 with 5 boards to go. So, this is almost... I think this might be a mathematical conclusion at this point. Might have to play Ace Queen of Hearts, yeah. Play Ace Queen of Hearts. Pray that... I think you have to play for Ace Doubleton over here. So now you have to play a club up, I think, to the Queen. Which they do. Oh, that's actually going to be very, very good news. Thank you very much, says Declare. Says South. Now he's gonna take his tricks and he's gonna go home now. He's gonna take his 3 clubs, he's gonna take his heart, and he's gonna say that's 9 tricks. Very nicely done by the declarer over there. And yep, that is a vulnerable game. That might be another big swing. Hey Siri, what's 120 divided by 5? 24. Oh, let's see. Oh my. North has a 6-5 hand. So there's this rule of thumb where if you have a 6-5 hand and you're a junior, you're not allowed to pass. And Cyrus decides to stick to that. He sees a 6-5 hand. He does not preempt 4 hearts, though. He instead decides to play it slow. Now, South is going to make a hard race. Some harder race for certain. Probably a mixed race if they have that bit over here. But I'm not sure what a mixed race would be. This looks like a normal mixed race, after which North might just go to 4 hearts, which I would be in support of. I think 4 hearts makes double dummy. Does 4 spades make double dummy? Yes, it does. So there's going to be a lot of swinging around over here. Who's going to win the contract? No idea. So 3 hearts. 4 spades. I think North has to bid 5 hearts over here. I think North cannot really let 4 spades pass out because he has very low defense and yep, there we go, 6-5. You gotta bid 5 hearts. Now East. Man. As it turns out, because the clubs are 5-1 between North and South, 5 spades, oh no, 5 spades makes 2, actually. Yeah, you lose a heart, you lose a diamond, and that's it. Can they find it? Can they find the 5 spades bid? South will be happy to pass. Oh, West doubles. So 3 hearts was alerted as cannot remember if it was weak or if it's mixed. Now, East has fantastic defense. East also has fantastic offense, that being said. Oh no. That is going to be very, very unfortunate because 5 spades makes. This will still go down as it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, because they'll take 3 tricks in the minors. But that will be it. Oh? Does that change anything? Oh no, it doesn't. They kind of have... So this is going to get roughed, and they're going to pull some trumps. Yep, very cheap sack. 5 spades makes. So Queen of Diamonds has been played, King. There we go, that should be a claim. After this trick is lost. Because 2 clubs can be roughed, and then that should be it. The Jack 10 and 9 of Diamonds are good. So now, 3 more boards to go. That's gonna be a good board for Team Hallerman again. Now the question is, what happens over here? South will open up the bidding with the heart, presumably. Or maybe 1-no trump, 14 to 16 it is. All your values are kind of concentrated in the hard suit, but I think opening 1-no trump will be fine over here. Oh, South decides to disagree with me this time. So West decides to overcall 1-no trump with 15 or 18 balance. They have 18, top of their range. 2 hearts. It's a bit pushy, but I like it. East might decide... East, I don't think is going to let them play 2 hearts, so he might decide to either double, depending on if that's takeout, or he might lemon solve to 3 clubs. So it looks like he's going to probably lemon solve and probably just try to buy the contract for 3 clubs. And 3 clubs should buy the contract over here, unless South decides to go further, which I don't think they really need to. So, let's see how does 3 clubs play. Now, obviously 3 diamonds is better, but it's hard to fit. You can't really figure that out. 3 clubs looks very normal. Now, as it turns out, you do have a heart stopper, but also like you're not really going to play the hearts yourself. So, leaves a diamond. I probably might lead a heart over here, but with the West showing values in hearts, maybe a diamond might be better. I think I prefer leading one of the majors as North over here, not a diamond actually, because this doesn't look like one of those hands where you need a rough diamond, where you need to get roughs early on. Now, obviously South is kind of in a in an unlucky situation because playing the queen costs, and they know that. As does playing anything, so probably better to just give information about count or something else as soon as possible. Or so East-West is actually going to pick up the 4 of diamonds based on this lead. The 9 of diamonds is also very telling about what exactly is happening over here. Does Georgia Tech have a cheer song? Cue it up. We do have a cheer song, but this is not actually Georgia Tech who's playing. This is actually just the people who are in this team are across various universities, including the University of Chicago, the University of Minnesota, Georgia Tech, and what do you call it, and Princeton. So club has been played first. So that trick was won with the jack. Ace of clubs was played. Now club is being played towards the jack. I like playing the king over here as north, I think. But also you know that Daniel has the queen of clubs given the way this has been played over here. Because there's no reason to play the suit as because otherwise you would probably just try to pick the finesse or something of the king instead of, you know, playing the suit this way. So that could have actually been interesting if the king and queen ended up crashing with each other, but it's whatever. So Cyrus decides he's going to get his rob one way or another, and he plays another diamond. Not going to work. And he plays another club. Thankfully, the club split 3-3 for the declarer. And also, let's see. Queen of diamonds has been played. The ruff, it's too late. The ruff is not going to come through. The king of spades is... There's a claim over here. They're just going to lose... They're just going to lose the heart, and that's it. Very nicely done. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. I should actually queue up some Rick Astley over here. Hopefully this helps out. Oh, fuck, lag. That's you hate to see the lag. Let me just pull up. Give me a sec. That might be a bit too loud, I'm not sure for you. I'm not sure for Twitch chat how loud that is. Are Eastman's gonna get an imp? We'll see. You never know. Oh, looks like 5 hearts double down 1 was a push at the other table. Whether this is a complete blitz, we'll have to see. I got a thumbs up, looks like... seems good, rather. So probably, hopefully the volume's good. Ooh, wow, West has a big hand in the minors. I like this. I sent some fireworks about to happen. Is this a 1-club opener? With the 2 queen singletons? I'm not sure. Probably. Yeah. Man, I gotta get a playlist for bridge. So North decides to overcall 2 hearts, unfavorable, but you have 2 bullets to go for it. South might just bet 3 hearts over here, and let's see what happens beyond after that. So what do they want to be in? As it turns out, let's see. For 5 of minor, they have one diamond loser, no club losers, and a loser in both the majors. So 4 is exactly the place they want to be in. Obviously, what do you call it? If they do not catch their 2 major winners immediately, then there are some concerns. But the lead's going to be hard, so it shouldn't be an issue picking that up. 5 clubs will be passed out 100%. So North has to make sure that they get their 2 major tricks as soon as possible. If they continue hard over here, that's kind of doomed. Oh wait, hold on. You can actually ruffling finesse the Queen of Spades over here. Do you have entries though? You don't. Oh, you don't have entries. That's unfortunate. If the clubs broke 2-2, maybe there might have been more problems. But on this break, it's very unfortunate that you cannot get the pitch. Round and round, desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye. I'm just gonna play some initial D for now, I think. Push board, not like this. So close, so close. Team Gettleman might get some imps on the board. We'll have to see. This board is not gonna be it though, I think. So Ace of Diamonds has been switched too. Now you gotta get your spade trick right now. Uh-oh, wait. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're making game now. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind, you only have 1 entry to the board. You gotta... No, never mind. They're not making game because they only have 1 entry to the board. This is a very unlucky defense by North over here. Otherwise, the club could have been used as a 2nd entry, and they could have set up the heart. Yeah, pitch. Make them pitch. Make them pitch. Make them guess what your last card is. But it's kind of automatic over here. South is going to hold. South might have to consider, but he'll have a count in the hearts. And once South has a count in the hearts, he'll know that pitching the King of Hearts is safe. And they should be able to score the Ace of Spades for the 3rd trick. Oh. Nicely done by South. They figured it out. So they get the 3rd trick. Very big. So 1 more board to go in the session. So West decides to open 1-0 trump, 13-15 balance, 2 hearts. This shows a heart and a minor. Now South, on the other hand, has a heart and a minor too. So probably I want to see 2 ice. So 2 spades over here should be natural. Which North could actually pass with 2 card support. So and that's exactly what's going to happen. East really doesn't have a bit over here. They're 7. They're balanced. Kind of have to pass over here. Unless they want to penalize, which I'm really against. Can we give a big cheer for East-West this board? I'm down for it. Let's go East-West. Oh wait, guys, ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 imps on the board for Team Gettleman. The other team was in 5 diamonds, down 2, down 1 versus down 2. 2 imps. This is no longer a pure blitz, ladies and gentlemen. They've gotten on the board. So King of Hearts has been played, the ace. And what are they pitching? A diamond probably looks very normal. So now you're probably going to want to rough your last diamond loser. So I like playing a diamond and then a diamond. Another diamond. Wait, Cyrus, you're still playing. You can't be here. Oh, I mean, never mind. You're the dummy, but still. Wait, what music is this? This is not my music. Yeah, well played, Sirens. Yeah, you guys played really well this set. Like, there were some really good plays you guys made, which I liked to see. So now you got to rough that diamond. And now you pull the trump, and you pull another trump, and then... So you're going to lose 1 more spade, you're going to lose 1 more club, which means this should be... It is what it is. Making. Wait, hold on. This is a different version. This is not the initial D1 I'm used to. Hold on. Let me pull it up elsewhere. There we go. Hopefully this is better. Yep, exactly. You can cheer for East. We're cheering for East-West over here because we want East-West to close in the gap. Cyrus, it's nothing personal. So now, as it turns out, what happens over here? Nothing really. The Queen of Spades is going to over-rough, and I think this contract could have made, actually, as it turns out. But, hey, it's down 1, it's whatever. 50 versus 110. This is not going to affect the final result. Let's check the other table and see how they're doing. Or what they're in. They're in 3 clubs in the north at the other table. And they've taken 8 tricks off the top. They're good. Are they making it? Yeah, they're taking another club 100% no matter what. Unless there's some cross-ruff, which... There's no cross-ruffing which happens here. So now a club has been played. A diamond, which is going to be roughed. They'll say thank you very much. And now they're going to have to concede the last 2 tricks. But hey, that's some more imps for them, ladies and gentlemen. At the other table, they took 100. At the other table, they took 50. Over here, they take, what, 110. So that's 160, which is a few imps. So, yeah, great news. There's some more imps, 4 more imps. So the gap has lessened now, 68 to 6. And that brings an end to the match. Congratulations to Team Hallerman. Wait, Cyrus, are you in the chat? What was the lead going into this round? I forget. The lead was like about 70 or something, right? 60 something, or was it 70 something? Lead was 121 to 61. So, and this was what? 68 to 6, so 121 to 61. I can do math, hold on. 189 to 67. That's the final result, 189 to 67. Congratulations to Team Hallerman for their excellent win. Hold on. Let's give some claps to Team Hallerman for their excellent win in the round of 32. Oh wait, I don't have that enabled in BDTV. Dang it, I gotta enable that in this chat. I'm not sure if that's a global one. Yeah, thanks so much. Okay, and for future streams, Georgia Tech. Hold on. So congratulations to Team Hallerman for an excellent win. Now they progress to the round of 16, or is it 32? I forget. I think it's the round of 16 now, which they're playing in. Cyrus, this was round of 32, right? So, yep, they're playing Team Hung next round. That is going to be a very tough match, apparently. So, they make progress into Team KOs. In other events, which we're going to be streaming soon, Georgia Tech has some matches which we've planned against MIT, and a couple of other universities. I think UCSB, and a couple of other ones. We have like 3 matches coming up soon. I think our next match is going to be on Thursday, I believe. We're going to stream on Thursday evening, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully that's going to be an exciting stream. I'm looking forward to streaming. MIT is always a really fun match to play. MIT is always a really fun match, so yeah, thanks so much everyone for tuning in, everyone, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Could you post in my stream when you stream round of 16? Oh, V8, yes, I absolutely will. I will advertise when I stream on that. Thank you so much. We'll do so. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye-bye.